Hello, hi, I'm back. Some more metaphor. Do 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 ding ding dong dinky ding. Grab my headset. What's your plan here? I don't know yet.
All right then.
I don't see any side quests on the board. Where do you lead?
What's going on?
Nowhere is what they said. Hipapa, hipapa. Where am I at?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Excuse me?
We ain't on there yet, boys. Sorry. Ain't that cool? What are you selling? You're up top. You're the tavern.
Excuse
Let
me?
us have faith in Lady Yufa. Leave it out, mate.
Excuse me. No dude selling hints. Figure I'd look.
Leave it out, mate. Let us have faith in Lady
Excuse
Yufa.
me? Okay?
I beg your pardon.
I'll help you with something. Superior brownie staff. Chario rod. The mage. Ice strength.
Now then.
Sell all. Buy. 100 HP to all allies. Give me 4. I have an ally from KO. Pure frostbite. I'll buy 1. Homework bone. Anything for mana in here? Frick you, bud. Skip a dippy da, baby. Skip a dippy dippy dippy. What we selling gear wise, bro?
What have we got here?
Where's the mark your discount? Only buy one of these. I will buy it. Better bow. Only buy one of these. I don't think you're worth it. You might be worth it. Strength is still to cost 0 mana. Get increased. Better abacus. Prevents rage. By all means. 20% off too. Everything's so expensive. I'll buy the bow.
Yeah.
Armor? No, did your gear, that's right. You want to buy 4 of these? Not really, I don't think we really need it. Vision of fire, vision is ice, vision of electric, vision is wind. I'm gonna auto put it, whatever happens, happens. We'll earn all that money back. Don't you worry, H me. H me.
You can trust in me.
Leave
H
it to
me?
me.
And H me.
Nice!
Into skills and resistances when equipped. So it just lets you use fire and called. I understand. We're gonna have to switch over to what's it called at some point? Let me find a crystal.
Just can't stand it.
Just can't stand it. Okay. Just talking to you.
It was all in vain.
To the shore. I guess I can stop in and see what they're doing. Any good meats available?
Leave me alone.
What's it now?
What do
By
you
a
want to
sea
do?
shore.
Whoa.
I don't want to use a day to get like 500 experience for archetypes, but
What'll it be?
now 4.
Hey, mister.
Very expensive
Oh,
meat.
it's-
Weapons. Wisdom or erudite was higher, perhaps we could
Hey,
shop here.
mister.
She sells weapons, huh?
Leave me alone.
Sell an agua.
Yes.
Can't afford the queen's honey jar. We had to become a merchant.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
I'll do that right off the bat, actually. So we get some combat.
Really now?
Really? No.
Such a sky surely shows us the gods are right.
No.
All ready for departure? Time to save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
Oops, daisy.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
Let's...
They're within the day.
You would pursue peril.
Let's go.
So we bring the fight.
I'm gonna read you his stuff. Some new recipes. Anything involving milk? Pony stew. I still have 3 of those. How about another meal that requires milk? Fragrant spice. Maybe she'll want this.
Okay, so... Hey! Let's not...
Boom, bum, 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 boom, bum, boom. I didn't mean to do that. Not now. Read the book. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, there's a world. On the other, a heart. In between, song connects them. We should try drawing this one. Next is the depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. This is supposed to represent something. This is my
Alright.
courage.
All right.
Even closer to a 5.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with Magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
That's okay. Hopefully
This
they're spawning.
melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds.
Hey, you lot about finished? Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Give this ragtag bunch.
We're off.
We're off. Let's go.
Oh.
Find Euphia, we find the lights. Big tree.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure Magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
Yes, queen. Never mind.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought at the sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
Oh, wanna just finish? Let me move it over. Daddy's here. EP time.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Hey,
Gron, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. Good-heartedly repair his constitution should be all he needs to fight this fever. That's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. Push himself too far too fast, will never walk on that leg again. Listen to her if I were you. Thanks so much, and actually there's one more thing we could use for your wisdom on.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple, I didn't see that when I was in the area. Growing that much in such a short time, it might be Magalo exposure. The temple is positively leaking that stuff. I believe I understand if your aim is to destroy the tree. Concoction known to the ancients as the potion of blight might be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is they are not found in this island. There's something that induces thirst is needed. Bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight. Understood, we'll track them down. If you want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Battling with the informant at Golden near Hearth might know more.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady June, the way I see it, someone's gotta stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, bastard. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. We're short in time as it is. Think you might have to handle this all in temple straight alone. Seems our debts are piling up. Don't worry about it. You'll pay us back eventually.
Right.
This is about Del, would say something like, hey, you're gonna run off with the lands, waste them all. But me, I don't think your law is so bad, I trust you. So we'll hang out about here and you sort out the lance and well the priestess girl all like and all if you like. Exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, how can I? But Delu could never stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
Giant trees blocking your way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to converting in the potion of light. Don't get ahead of yourself. Well, we still don't have the ingredients, and there's something about that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. It would seem we have no choice but to track those down first, maddening delay. Both the priestess and the lands we seek to sit inside the temple. Yeah, no reach. No idea how big the temples are on the inside, know what manner of enemies we're right within. It would be more difficult than ever previous endeavors. Pinka ha, pinka ha.
Let's focus.
Really?
Hello, sir.
what are my options here?
The fool told her how dangerous it was. Hey, aren't you the outsiders you promised to serve Lady Euphia? Only you come a little earlier, they may wreck this fool if the sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? I was a bit strange. You're very interested in monsters. You left home one day to set off towards a den of them. Out of curiosity. Really was a fool. This happened so many times. People on the island gave up on her. I'm back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's no news for ages, Ska. Would you be willing to venture? I sleep easier if you had to inspire your blind faith and slay the monster there. Thank you, I'm truly in her debt. Maybe this was her soul. We'll find solace. This bird-legged monster called the Eogron lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely will kill her. I see information from the tavern with specific locations inspire blind faith. While you're at it, some information on the monster. Don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough.
Let's give it a shot.
I have enough money for this stuff. For the monster for him. Go to the informant last.
What
We have
now?
6k. What's 7k?
Let us have faith in Lady Euphra.
Aha.
Are you perhaps the boy you promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then by any chance have you been to the Lake Igniter shop in Grand Trad? Greatest shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars. And you could do me a favor, I need someone to take this igniter to Lake Igniter's shop and have it appraised. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap, claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. So igniter, a pretty valuable one too, so I'm hoping Lycian's store can appraise it.
What?
Okay, a minute ago, I had 2 military contacts in the Grand Trad. Future of the Mistar is riding this of course. Well, it's gonna be a lot of money for us. I'll handle it. We'll go do it right now.
Great. Let's give it a shot.
No reward? Oh, 15k? I'll be enough. I think we have to keep it too.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Nope. This is across the street, it's fine. Didn't see anything.
Hmm.
Maybe we can give that lady that stuff too. We'll see. But I think that's like worth a lot. I can get some quick money real quick. Manage group train. I'm right here, baby. Nope.
Welcome.
And the Enterprise Lighter United Death Clerk. What's this? I borrowed it from Virga Island. This is most unexpected. What I didn't say is this letter is simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. Let's ask Brigida.
An
And glass is
intriguing
truly remarkable
offer.
find as maybe the same qualities one would find in the Divine Relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us. Rebecca ready.
Right?
Never had someone who spouts such a prejudiced nonsense of it.
Splendid. Understood.
Is your appraisal report the fee will be weak at this time?
Okay then.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I don't want to go inside. Whatever. It's okay. Talk to you in a minute, bro. We got stuff to do. Gotta procure money to give to you.
Leave it out, mate.
Aha.
You all might never appraised, have you? No, of course not. I do so quickly. Appraisal is complete. One of them is old but high functioning. Sounded like the valuable kind of impressive that you knew the from only glance actually. Thank goodness that my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream is in reach. I need a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up a miter shop here on the island.
Huh?
We wouldn't sell miters here, but aren't they ethnic creations? Yes, I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking someday this island will surely be open to the outside world. I'm come to wanting miters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the stars seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. To everyone that both the star and others are objectively evil. I'm rooting for you.
I am so grateful.
Quite a boost to hear that from you. Unless you got your reward here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Gleaming crystal.
All right.
A wisdom. Thank you.
Farewell.
You too.
Excuse me.
Goose bye. We got any other side quests here?
All right,
or
then.
no? Just those two? Alright, well, we talk to the guy then.
Leave it out, mate.
I'm gonna go talk to the. I'm gonna go to the bar, or the inn at the second area.
Cheers. Fancy.
Hey.
We just have to buy from you. Maybe you told me though.
Cheers.
Some ingredients from Vera Island. The butchers used to have a good variety of fish. Oh, it's not good these days. Monster bone and white peach tree trunk. Limp goldfish too. Queen's honey jar.
Cheers.
Railhaven, there's a UG front shop you'll know by all the college runs. Mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island with Big Ben. I know some things. Deeper Street, the shopkeeper's an old miser, and all he claims is selling medicinal herbs. Hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remedy of monsters, experiments, and all things cooking. Navy knew he was selling his dodgy items, they'd have him strung out. Just getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that.
Want in on this?
Place known as Spire or Blind Faith down south. No one dares to go near it. Technically, it isn't all that far from this island. Due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling around from the north.
But
Okay, multiple
wait,
days.
That's
Urge of the ocean.
this place. Let's see.
Monster dwells within the tower, supposedly resembles a large bird when viewed vivid plumage. The closer you get, the more violent it becomes.
You don't say.
One stay in the back line.
Just between us.
Fire and pierce it out. The thing's dead. If we're still doing our sniper at that point.
Cheers.
Nearby villages is Solento, a small island northwest of here. Sell bath stalls like Uncle Electric's Winter Salts and Niflheim Plunge and Live Goldfish. Here's your root. Kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. To see and type go out the giant hole in the sea bottom, worth it for the stories.
Cheers.
But the priestess, then I'll give you the information that I know. Many monsters over there all are dangerous, but especially the wary of moving stone statues and spectros. Swords and spears don't work, as either of them specos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. Huge tree-like monsters, I believe they're so-called Alontos. Because there are different types of Alontos. The green ones weak to fire, but the other ones fire won't work at all. Green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground. They're extra violent.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Did I get my information?
Leave it out, mate. All right then. Where to?
Okay, we got a new item
Let's go.
that maybe she can use. Or take.
Oh my.
Hey?
Nope. Never mind.
Oh my.
All right now.
I gotta like eat all like one of those just to make room.
Where to?
Let's go.
And we can go ask what's his name. I'm assuming he's on the ship. Then. Shiki hiki ha. Where would one be? Maybe not now. How about down low? Maybe on the deck. When I can go out on. Let's disembark. Never mind, I won't be finding him.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
Just
All right.
I cannot say I
For the
see
revenge
point,
we've been
but
entrusted with, ease the requester suffering and slay the monster.
Yeah, but it's your call.
We'll make it. I didn't mean
And
to
right
hit it over.
there's a labyrinth. Let's see.
A village.
Here.
My bad.
All right.
let's
Go.
go.
What to pick?
The truth
I
is,
think I must tell the captain. Okay, well, he wants to talk about it now. We can do it now. Take me to him.
the truth is. Ah, it's you.
It's good to restore our wings every once in a while. If you're free, you may have a moment of your time.
Yes.
I'll serve you something, assuming you prefer a drink more time than usual. What happened back in my hometown, you should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. Villagers have always orchestrated stuff like that, even when I was there, it's no leader's fault. Is that why you left?
Because
Yes.
It was an incident one final push I could not take.
Now,
The tribes hold little love for their chief, but in my youth we lived near two settlements of mixed people, we traded travel relations were good. The one day conflict arose between the two settlements themselves, began a feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. One of the decision from us, we were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe. The village put off the decision, they took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. In the course of our hesitancy, the dispute was resolved. What happened to them?
hold on.
and then.
The village lost the trust of both sides, and they were cut off of their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. All of the UG inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated, even led to some violence, and yet the village tried to justify that predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. No action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. More than anything else, disgusted me beyond words, so I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities.
But
Dari mentioned to take a stand. So they ran away, took the role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. Ability and that. You're honorable too, Heisman.
Listen,
Who did nothing but run away. There's no world of difference between me and Dari. Yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change to strove for. Villagers are very good in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming out strangers. All the backbiting and even the depth of the urn, all born of the clinging to separation, the xenophobic nest. And horrible.
Right.
On my return, a thought struck me. I really knew I would not let my son sleep on that hill. This sweet winds blow. Let my son sleep on the hill with the sweet winds blow. He may run free. Yeah, perhaps the reason I was so attached to my village because I've been the same as them at heart. My indecisiveness to cost me my son and my knighthood. Besides, Burial is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face his death, an excuse nothing more than an excuse to run from yet another decision. It was alright to hesitate. But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what has become of him. How can I call myself a father? Riddle won't solve this.
No.
No, I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
Hesitation is in my nature, and so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. Ronald had a confession to make. When the urn was still on, somehow in the back of my mind I felt relief, as I did not have to see it anymore, no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I didn't want to think of it, I didn't want to face it. How could I ever, when every reminder shatters me? Why I put off the burial longer and even longer. Much changed, I will show my boy a father worth his love, not his shame. And so too would I prove this to you, you who place your trust in me. Our buzzer.
My son, come back to me. I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. So they're both waiting for us to be moving. So we should definitely talk to Falkenberg.
It's coming our way!
Okay.
Hey! Would you mind not just barging in on us?
Clear off! As moths to a flame!
Get his ice. Hello,
Personal
hello.
mask dancer! I'll show you. Let's not.
Looks like they're weak to light.
Yeah.
Guess it's our time to shine.
Mask dancer!
I don't know what else I should do. You know what?
Let's keep going!
I will fight. I'll get some maybe lend me your strength. Show them our might.
Stepping back! You first.
I'm stepping back.
Magic Knight! Shine! Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
That's okay. But you took no damage back here.
Mask dancer!
Gale! You hit their weakness.
Let's take sniper.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Let's set it up.
I'm counting on you!
Nice hit. That was perfect.
No.
Faker! The
You're
power
dead.
of light!
You hit their weak point.
I
Okay.
stand come! Oh, Mystic Purge! One remaining!
Behold this power!
Only one
It's okay.
left. Finish them off and we're clear.
No, I'm all prepared.
Let me help!
Let me help.
Oh, seriously!
Come on,
Where's
everyone.
lightning we
I
do?
call upon
Wind,
the
right?
royal soul!
Yes.
Might by this power. Maybe let's set it up.
Go! Are you prepared? How do you like this?
Well, that sucks. I didn't care about him anyway, it's okay.
I'll run you through!
There they go.
Let's catch our breath.
No XP either.
Cilento, a settlement known for its marine trade, thanks to the bounties of the sea. The bay's most prominent feature, though, is a sinkhole of unfathomable depth.
We'll be
Some
switching to
believe
what's it
to
called?
gaze into its
Probably when we get to
abyss
the
is to be
spire.
spirited away. The
The
gauntlet
Umasumi.
runner
The
glides
Umasumi.
into the inlet as seabirds overhead cry out songs of victory at their catches.
Giving it some thought?
Let's stop. I'm gonna need to buy some stuff for ingredients here. I do not know. Cilantro. What a lovely village is like a little outdoor resort, wouldn't you agree? Hold. Agreed. All the islands around here are hot as blazes after all. But there'd be a stampede on the island if people found out that they missed strongsters from swimming here. Imagine the islanders would know who I am. Perhaps I ought to gather an audience to sing for them. When I hear on leisure, was there not something we needed to buy?
Honestly.
Leave, I see the shop we seek. Hold. I'll go real quick. Don't care. I mean, you are kind of nice. Don't care for any of those. Then goldfish, probably worth it. You'll sell. I should buy all of these. So. I do not care for you.
Now then.
How much am I gonna need? We're gonna be using these, so I'll sell like 25.
Now then.
They're not really worth much.
Now then.
12 iron knuckles. I'll be selling 11.
Now then.
2 hunter's crossbows.
Now then.
Goodbye. 31,000 should be enough. Buy these. That was 8. We have just enough. I don't care for these in the least.
All right.
Anywhere trip.
Hey.
So back to the runner. Let's get it.
As the sun sets over the sea's horizon and the birds rest their wings, the gauntlet runner settles into a reef, waves lapping softly at its hull. The gauntlet runner anchors itself at the reef to stave off danger. Within its walls, the party sleeps peacefully.
All right then.
We'll be talking to Heisenberg in a moment. I can read it and do this.
Ah, 'tis you. Sorry. If so...
Did you spare a moment for me, then? Isabel Bardant, the Knight Commander. Family found a prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked, fellowship mostly with some having developed a taste for politics. I was an outlier. My single-minded pursuit of the martial arts put me quite outside their sphere. Considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
Yes.
Family offered me no meaning worth pursuing. Volunteered for the guard when I was still quite young. For the military, I thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail. And strength alone, but well, such ideals are meaningless to House Wolkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, so I would not disgrace their family name.
But...
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodolphe in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born in the storied rogue household. House's home, and he joined the military after his decline.
That's why.
Well, like in the ways seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of the familial background. What changed him?
The truth is...
After her training concluded, Rodolphe was openly being considered for an appointment to the Princess Royal Guard. However, instead it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodolphe lacked for nothing but his knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in their ears. Denied appointment into the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the State Army. Where he was frustrated, he made a name for himself and returned to the order. See him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time. Do you respect that?
No.
Radon's current behavior does not befit a knight commander. Hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even if I'm partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay, indeed, would be all the more reason to intervene. I cannot help but wonder whether it's my place or to judge him. Even as a salty carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's best. Willing to protect my charge, I left the capital of the wanderer. All those lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I? A knight errant and erred, failed in their solemn duty. Now here you are. Yet even if I now stay my course, what of my past self? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time I thought myself righteous, respected the order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment melted out. Yet looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience. What disguised the weakling I was, my neatly standing a replacement for my family I had forsaken. Of course, my time as a knight, I felt to protect the prince, and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. Led my family and I fled my knighthood. Renaud, he sees this in me, clear and clear. Do you mind to claim my chivalry over him? So you'll say nothing?
So then...
No, I was simply afraid to face him and afraid of facing who I once was. You were friends, you know.
It'll be fine.
I'll be through this no matter what.
You know.
This is the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail and nothing, but still.
I see.
Why yes, a sword, perhaps I lost sight of something very important indeed. But you always have been there to remind me I'm truly indebted to you, Ronald, and that you have my sincerest thanks. Hard buzzer. 5.
Tis finally time I said. Sorry.
Some time alone with your thoughts.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Bing bong 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 bing bong binky bing bong bing bong bing bong bing bing bong binky bing bong bing bong. Do you know?
Hey!
I think it's a waste of time, but sure. Here you go. Yeah.
At last, the party arrives.
Oh, it's this. Thought we were fighting somebody.
Nestled deep in the forest. Within, vibrant flowers, rich with color, blossom in full glory. But theories claim the cave itself is a weapon of a bygone era, and the magic of its circuitry infused the ground with magma. As though drawn in by the bewitching light, the gauntlet runner draws near the mouth.
Sporico Cave. As a place that grows even more curious, it almost appears as though the plants themselves are creating a path. Everywhere on this island is bustling with nature, but this is on a whole other level entirely. The proper ruin is an extremely old one, at that too. Time has taken its toll on it. What lies beneath all these plants remains distinctly man-made. Reminds to see me, could it be? Something you want to eat? I was that you perceive my thoughts so readily. Observe the shape of the flower. Petals betray the edible nature of the species. It is likely the most precious nectar flows within.
Still?
This matters high. Could there be a reason as to why this place is so conductive in the growth of grass and trees? Definitely famed, but I do feel a flow of special magala. Some type that naturally drifts in the air and most feels like it's an igniter.
Rather.
Structure must certainly originate from an era before the advent of igniters. If that's true, then we've certainly got quite the discovery in our hands. Whatever magic that remains here now seems like it only got the power to make plants grow. When civilization withers, only leave vegetation behind. I'll give me just 1 second. Alright, sorry. Oof, 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 ouch, owie.
Now then.
Continue forth before Nera's curiosity takes the root, and he finds himself amongst the trees planted here for eternity. Oi, come now. Just allow me another moment to take a better look at this. Wisdom up.
Alright.
Oh, not to hit 4 though.
Here.
Another picture, thank you.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Alright then.
I wish to finish the book. We can cook though. There's a bit here, that one food is pretty good. You. A group heal for 250. Give me 5.
Let's check.
It is a good needle.
No.
You done? I finished it. I started at Legends. We'll get it to 4.
Now then.
There we go.
Eloquence.
Eloquence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Here it
Sorry.
is. Hulkenberg, if you would.
Ah, 'tis you.
Decided their plans for the day.
Say,
I think I can be glad to listen.
I thank you.
Truth, I feel I've come to a decision. Whether his turn for the better may be on the deck.
And
You
then
recall we talked about my all-in-time compatriot Rodolphe decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. Only to correct him, but I knew he was not the man easily persuaded by
just
words alone.
settled.
Words and such is only through battle that he will be shown the error of his ways. Will he accept?
Okay, but
Yes.
All things considered, he seems likely
Hmm.
that any knight who praises their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge. And my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Go down to call him in public? He could scarcely deny me.
Say,
You recall that broken sword the other day as part of civilization was a problem only blades can
and
solve.
so
Indeed, as a tally of our previous bouts, we stand even as seems to find the opportunity to settle things once and for all. I'm rooting for you.
right.
I thank you.
Love our mission to complete, which is sort of cannot lose less than no victory. I would duel Rodolphe for the people, yes, but even more so, I would take measure of myself. Open-minded much now as he is then. Once he decided on risking knighthood's peaks, so indeed he did, by whatever means necessary. All while in his shrewd familial honor, they pursued knightly calling. And while this was lost to me, I sought to the prince. My shifting purpose was begin to the path beneath my feet. Months been long mortified in the trot I saw in the mirror. Long did that feeling fester in my heart. The longer do I stand ashamed. My path forever serpentine led me to you all and the woman who I am
If
today.
so,
I lack a doubt that does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. Face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways. We'll show him.
Yeah.
We'll show him. So I shall. He will know that my years of wandering and my journey with you have not been in vain.
say,
I have a request. I want you to be my witness to the duel. I don't
Leave
mind.
it to
I thank you.
Grateful, I had faith that you would accept.
But
Duel must be fair of all things, no matter what happens. I ask for your impartiality. As Hulkenberg's strong resolve and extraordinary trust. Our buzzer.
witness my struggle and I shall stand victorious. All right.
I Preparations to make. Never pressed to find meats that stalled, pungent, and ripen anywhere else.
The Spire of Blind Faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether. The party sets foot in the town,
Totally forgot about Night Rain.
filled
That's
now
fine.
only with disquieting Magla. All prayers.
We'll do Night Rain tomorrow,
long
after the
unanswered.
patch. With a hot fix. So they run out of time to do like other detailed areas of like, okay, forget Spire, but different color.
And
Man asks us to come here to get revenge on his monster, right? Such a pity little story. What consolation he'll get, let's be about it.
No.
Unbelievable, not very long over there. Is that not the very person that brought us here? Oh, it's for future me.
What now?
Let's change, save. 6, 12 to 8, 21. Okay. Close game. And it's time for